There we go.
There goes sticking again. There goes sticking again. There goes sticking again. There goes sticking again. Steve, 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 Steve. There goes sticking again. There goes sticking again.
Yo, what it do? Welcome to the block. This your boy 305 Kane in the building.
And this your boy DJ Reloaded.
Now, I think it was yesterday I was watching a video on World Star. Maybe yesterday or the day after yesterday. I mean, day before yesterday. And I seen a video of a man try to pick up a young lady on the train and run off the train with her. Now, in the midst of watching that video, I see the person recording the video. I see the person next to the young lady who got picked up. Nobody even reacted in time to. I didn't hear no yelling. I didn't hear nobody else reacting to this man trying to take this young lady off that train. And to me, that's crazy. And we wonder why these young ladies get snatched up all the time, because I don't feel like us as neighbors don't even try to help out and protect each other in situations like that.
I mean, I saw the video too. I saw it on YouTube. I was disgusted, but at the same time, I laughed because I mean, he was looking at her like a whole snack, right?
You saw him, right?
He was looking like he gonna go for his, and it was just crazy. He just picked up and tried to run off the train with this young lady. Someone was recording it. So, and then you had the brother or the guy who was with her sleeping with no shoes on. Get up and they never put a camera on him, so I can't say how old he was.
Right.
But that was me, and I was on the train. That was my people, or just a lady in general. He had to run me a fade.
He had to.
Had
to.
I hate to sound like I'm the violent type. Blame my culture, right? Miami. But I'm just, I'm over the women being kidnapped. I'm over women being mistreated. I'm over, especially my sisters.
Right.
I'm over it. And for this man to do this to this young lady, thank God that she got that she was able to get safe and get free. Thank God he's in jail too.
Mm-hmm.
But he had to run me one.
Facts.
I mean, at some point, men, we got to step up and be lions.
Eventually got caught. They eventually caught up to him. I saw another video where they caught up to him and beat him up and all of that. But
okay,
yeah, they did. They actually caught up to him. Some guys beat him up and all of that, and then that's how he got arrested, because some guys found him on their block. They beat him up, told the other people to call the police on him and stuff like that. But at the same time, then his son did a video saying, people slandering him and trying to associate him on the incident, and he didn't have nothing to do with it.
What do you mean, like the guy's son who tried to kidnap the girl?
Yeah, the guy's son, the guy who tried to kidnap the girl, his son. People were putting up posters with him, like a picture of him and his son, like both of their faces together, and people started to associate them together. So he put out a post, trying to tell people like, nah, don't bring, obviously he on drugs, and don't try to associate me with him and try to slander my name and make me look bad because of something he did.
Right.
So that was another. But the thing to me was the person that was recording. How did they know that man was about to do that?
I mean, I don't know. That's why I that's another question, right? And I was looking at that, saying to myself, like, how did this person was able to pull their phone out at the right time, right moment, and catch this? Or is that person a pervert too?
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Was they working together?
I mean, I asked myself these questions. because usually you don't catch the beginning, you catch the aftermath. This man got the whole thing on film. So I don't know if that's just something that's just been happening. And they just so used to it now up there. I'm not sure if it was I think it was New York, right?
Yeah, it was New York.
But dude was wilding. I'm glad that the streets got a little justice. I'm glad the young lady got, she was able to break free. But I'm gonna say it again, and we have to do a better job at putting the phones down,
right?
Protecting people. I'm not saying throw your life throw your life away, but if you could have grabbed the girl leg or blocked the train from blocked the guy off from getting off the train, because he got up and snatched her and sat back down like he didn't do nothing.
Right.
So I hope that brother get the help he needs while he's in jail.
Ms. Dominique say the video suggests they were sneaking recording, but how they know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How they know what was going on?
Right.
Was he trying to do something to the little girl beforehand?
That is a question. I mean, he was, but he was looking at her, making comments and mumbling under his breath, like like she was a whole snack.
Right.
And he went for his, not like in a sense of you seeing a woman that you're attracted to, and you want to introduce yourself. He really went for his.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just grateful that she was able to break free. That's all I could think about.
And Miss Dominique, I did see that part of the video, but that's the part that all of this is what gets me is the person that was recording. They didn't yell. They didn't say, "Hey, what you're doing?" They didn't try to stop it before it happened. What if that man would have actually snatched that girl up off that train and beat her up or tossed her back onto the tracks or anything? The girl was in harm's way and nobody picked up anything to try to stop it or to help out.
Facts. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he was talking under his breath, so the individual who was recording, they could have heard something. They could have, peeped him out and seen that, this dude don't seem right, and just started recording because they knew something was going to happen. Right, intuition is something that's real, and right. They recorded it. They got him on blast, and they was able to, police was able to catch him down the road, beat up.
Right. I don't think it really mattered to me with this comment. I don't think it mattered if it was a girl or a teen. I don't think they had to step up and stop him, but nobody said anything. Nobody made commotion. He was able to get away from that train station. They caught him a day later.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like, the people that was sitting there, what was y'all doing?
I mean, I agree. Everybody ain't built that way to step up and call somebody out, but
that's part of the problem.
It is part of the problem, and part of the problem. I mean, people are willing to step up and call people out for stepping on their shoes, wearing the same outfit, all the little dumb stuff that don't matter. You know what I mean? So at some point, we got to step up for things that matter too. So I to me is again, it's about what I'm about is, making sure that, if I'm out and about, and I've been in these situations before, coming out of the nightclub, young, couple, they getting in the fight, dude slapping up his old lady, I don't mind you having a disagreement, but you ain't gotta assault the chick.
Right.
I let the dude know, you hit it again, you gonna have words and issues with me.
But if you look at this video that just happened, most people wouldn't take that approach that you took. Most people pull out their camera and record this man beating up this woman and put it on World Star.
I mean, that's just most people. I mean, I agree. Most people are cowards. But I know I'm not gonna sit back and just watch someone being taken advantage of and just think it's cool, right? I'm just not wired like that. Plus, I mean, with this whole kidnapping situation, these you know, saying these women and boys, um, I mean, I'm gonna step in. You know, I was at the gas station a couple weeks ago, and I seen a little kid crying. You know, a little black girl crying, and a white lady was trying to make her get in the car. You know, I stepped up and I was like, "Yo, everything okay?" You know, and I'm talking to the girl. I ain't even talking to the white lady,
right?
Because I'm waiting for the girl to give me the signal.
Right.
I'm about to kick into act. You know, I'm ready, you know, and
as soon as she give it to you.
Oh yeah, man, you know, I don't know. I don't promote beating on women, but she'd have been restrained.
Right.
Because I mean, again, I'm really about. That's why you always see me posting those missing people posts on the group on our block.
Make sure y'all go check out our block, the group
on Facebook, and because I'm serious, I'm about that. Kids are the most innocent things. Women are the most precious things to men. That's how, you know what I mean, and I have no problem with stepping up and protecting them.
That's a fact. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, you know, and it is a era we live in.
Man, we gotta learn how to police our own community too, and that don't mean we gotta, you know, intervene with what the man doing on the corner. But in situations like these, we got to step up as people. At least say something. You know, at least cause attention to the situation. Don't sit there and that train was quiet. You know, that train was quiet when that man snatched that girl up out of there.
Yeah.
So I just see it as us as people, man. We got to step up and stop these situations. You know, no. I saw another video of a lady. This was a little while back, but she walking down the street with her child, and the guy drove up and snatched her child in the car and drove off with the child. Now they find the child 10 hours later in a whole motel room with this man. But what messed me up was when they brought the man out the hotel room, he didn't have no clothes on.
I saw that. It was a little white girl, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. You know, I'd be looking, I'd be all on the net.
Right.
I saw that, and he penetrated the girl.
Right.
One of those situations where black man or not, they should have took the body cams off. They should have just turned them off. They should have turned them off. They should have gave him that work. That baby had no clothes on. I was like, oh my God, like, you know, I got girls of my own, and that's why I'm so protective about, you know, with women in general. And I always been that way, even before I had girls. But when I saw that little baby come out of that room, you know, well, she was in that room in them sheets naked, and they put him on the floor naked. I hope he's in prison getting long pipe. I hope he in prison and somebody done turned him out, and he's out there. He in prison putting Kool-Aid on his lips because he tricked out. Hey man, like I said, at the end of the day, man, you know, I represent just people and good people in general, and to impact that type of it cause a child that type of trauma. That baby will never be the same
ever. And that's how I feel. And that's things that, like you said, I have daughters. I have 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I looked at that video and I said, from the door cam, you see, it was a lot of neighbors out there though. Nobody jumped in their dang on car and tried to chase that man down either. Now me, I couldn't, if I was outside and I seen some little girl get snatched up, I'm not finna sit back and let this person get away. Because how I think about it is the time they have away with that child, you can never imagine what they could put that child through. Right. And that's things that you can't erase out that kid's mind. That's traumatizing for life. So I'm not the type of, I hate that. Like for me with 3 girls, boy, I go crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. That's why I don't like this situation of nobody even stepping up and, you know, somebody got to learn how to grow some balls, okay, and stop letting people just do stuff like this, because it's more than just this. It's more cases of this situation.
Facts. I mean, I totally agree with what you're saying. I mean, I have girls of my own, and I just think as a community we have to step up. As men, we need to be lions, and you know, call out the BS that's going on in our communities, from the kidnappings to the murders. We need more role models for young black men out here. You know, because you know, a lot of these young black men nowadays walk around looking like hyenas.
Yeah, and they're not getting raised right, man. They don't have the same type of morals and standards that, you know, we was raised up on. Even if we was on the block, it was still somebody older on that block that was still gonna show us a better way.
Facts.
Because they don't want their block to be, you know, to go down that path. But nowadays it's the wild, wild west. Ain't nobody leading nobody.
I totally agree. You know, that no fam. It's your boy DJ Reloaded.
And it's your boy 305 Kane.
Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube. We're looking for y'all support, not just support with a subscription. You know, hit us up with topics. You know, give us ideals. If you got business out there that you're trying to get off the ground, let us know. We can promote on this page as well. We can grow. This is a community thing. And, you know, we love you guys who's joining us and supporting us. Miss Ward, much love, sister. And again, if something happens to your baby, your teenager, you already know you can pick the phone up, and I'm with it. I'm about to smoke.
Oh, I'm with them. We about all the smoke.
So, with that being said, peace, love, fam. We out.
Yeah, we out of here.